Let's go, Shem! Let's go! Chevra! Thursday night, the Coven Shabbos Kodesh. The Coven Shabbos, 31 days until Chanukah. We all know that we do stealing Torah Thursday or Sunday through Thursday. And today is 31 days until Chanukah. 31 days. We've been counting down together officially since 1:05. Every single day in the group chat, we've been counting down the whole thing. We're just waiting for the miracles, the open miracles. We're waiting for Hashem to come in our homes. We're waiting for Hashem to literally bring us hot coffee, hot tea, and saying, sit with me. Sit with me, or I'm sitting with you. Oh my gosh, the candles so deep. The donuts, the dreidels, the stories, the darkness, which is really light. It's just above nature. It's infinite. And I'm ready to officially prepare with you guys through the lens of the soul of Chanukah. So we are not taking a break from Rabbeinu, because we all know Rabbeinu is in this text. You know, we're obviously gonna see where he comes up, the Rebbe. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful Torah that really connected me to Chanukah and the depth of Chanukah last year. That was honestly offered to me by my family, by the education, my whole life. But I just didn't have the eyes, the correct lenses, the correct prescription to really see the depth like the people around me. But through this book, oh my gosh, it was able to give me some depth, some meaning, or more meaning, I should say. Like looking at a candle is not just looking at a candle. There's so much more depth and inner light within that candle. It's not a tiny candle, it's the biggest candle in the world. So this book was able to show us that last year, and I feel like it's kedai that we go through it together right now, 31 days until Chanukah. And like I said before, we do the Sunday through Thursday. We don't have tomorrow officially. You know, everyone's doing their own stealing Torah. So I feel like this is a good starting point to officially prepare. Now, a long introduction. We're going to do a Tefillah B'Shem Kol Yisrael. We all know. Tefillah B'Shem Kol Yisrael for the people who need refuah. Pesach Reuben Ben Yosef Asar. Baruch Abbas Yehudis. Miriam Dodi Bas Chani Ucheved. Yonah Bas Basia. And this goes to all of Israel. Literally from one end of the world to the other. Chaver, we should just connect to this Torah. Everyone should connect to this Torah, to the deepest depths and secrets. Bezrat Hashem. So too, Hashem, my God and God of my fathers, help me labor in your holy Torah constantly, day and night, in holiness and purity. Let my Torah study arouse the very roots of the souls of Israel, which stem from the thought of God, and all the Jewish souls are rooted in the letters of the Holy Torah. Hashem, let my labor in the Torah so radiate that my Torah study will arouse the roots of the souls of Israel until they shine to one another. Now, I didn't really officially pick a Halacha, so I just opened it up. We're going to do Halacha. By the way, it's Thursday night Mishmar. Samson has a cholent right in front of him. If you could serve us, that would be great, Samson. So we could just be part of it. And the kugel.
What did you say?
You have a children in front of you. You have to serve us for brain.
For brain.
Gewalt. So foods that are prepared with ground matzah meal. Oh, Pesach. Or with breadcrumbs, knelach, for example, which are matzah balls or in pancakes, that are mixed with oil, eggs, and milk, and are kneaded all together and then boiled or fried. Their bracha is borei minei mizonos, and afterwards an al mikveh. Now we all know the power and the brachos for the knelach, or foods that are ground matzah. For example, matzah meal. Now we're going in. We're going inside the Soul of Chanukah. Chanukah is the time that God is visiting us. It is a very beautiful thing to be invited to the king's palace. Mamash Gewalt. Imagine being invited. When the king takes time out to visit you when you are sick, it means he loves you so much and so much more. Chaver, think about it for a second. In Elul, we're going to the field. Is it a home? No. But Hashem is coming to our home. And he sees that in the wintry months, when it's snowing, when it's dark out, and things are so unclear, that we mamish need help. We mamish need to feel the warmth of the tea that Hashem is holding for us and that Hashem is giving us. All the great moments where we meet God occur on holidays when we are not permitted to work. I stop working. I'm going to visit God. In Elul, I meet God in the field, but a home visit? Can you imagine, Chevra, how much God is shining onto me? When I walk in to visit the king in his palace, he smiles at me a little bit, right? This is Elul, and we're going to the field, smiling at me a little bit. But when the king takes the time to visit me in my house, when he walks in, do you know how much he is smiling?
Yeah.
And when our eyes see the smile, we begin to dream once again. So, Chavra, when Hashem visits us in our holy house, we start to gain that vision. We start to gain that clarity. We start to feel Shabbos, taste Shabbos. And now that's a Mishmar's Thursday night, we have to talk about Shabbos and how it's related to Chanukah. Shabbos has two faces, Shifala. One is keeping Shabbos holy, the 39 laws of Shabbos, the withdrawing from the mundane world. But Noah Finkelstein is wondering, what's the other side? There is the bliss of Shabbos, the inside of Shabbos, which is a gift from heaven. The bliss of Shabbos is even deeper than paradise. It is a secret between me and God, between me and the people I love so much. And how can we relate to this? How can we relate Shabbos to Chanukah? And inside Shabbos, like we just read, it's a secret. And so is when Hashem is visiting us inside our house. Although there can also be opposites here, right? On Chanukah, we light our candles outside, so the whole world could see the candles, the whole world could see the light. But on Shabbos, it's mamash inside. It's inside the house. It's inside connection to Hashem. So we see this connection. I don't know about the candles, if one of you knows the deeper secrets and how it's connected, and obviously, reveal it to us. But just on a secretive level, on a relationship level, Shabbos is inside. We're with Hashem in the Beis HaMikdash, in the Yichud room. So too on Chanukah, Hashem comes to us. Don't come out to the open field like you did in Elul. allow me to come inside with a gift, with the most precious gift in the world. And that's my presence. For you to feel my presence. For my hot coffee, for my hot tea. Cover, if we don't get the reference for the hot coffee, the hot tea, we can discuss it afterwards. Just something I'm feeling. We're mamash able to feel Hashem. And our insides will be like fiery coals. Because we'll be so much on fire. It'll be so obvious. So Bezrat Hashem, Chavra, first day of officially preparing together, because we all know we've been preparing individually, for Chanukah up until this point. But like really going inside and learning the depths is the most special thing, doing it B'Shem Kol Yisrael with you guys. And Yimir Hashem, through this preparation for the next 30 days and so on, we'll be able to correct our eyesight, get the right prescription, and not just see the outside of the candle, but the inside of the candle. Questions, comments, please feel free.
Everyone knows that when Sari Amenu passed away, the lights around the tents of Avram were mamish pitch black. What does it mean it's mamish pitch black? There was no candles there. Meaning even during the day, there was no candles lit. Everyone knows that the lights of Sari Amenu were lit from one Shabbos to the next. From Erev Shabbos, as Rashi says, it's not like the secrets, Kabbalah, whatever. Rashi says simple. The lights of Sari Amenu were lit from Erev Shabbos until Erev Shabbos. And they were relit by Sari Amenu on Erev Shabbos for Shabbos. This week's Parsha, those lights went out for a brief moment. There was mamish pitch black, right? You would think, well, during the day, they don't need the lights. But the lights were still lit. Meaning even during the day after Sari Amenu passed, it was pitch black. We don't say coincidences, but it's mamish b'sheret that this week's Parsha Chayesar, is when the lights come back on for Rivka. The lights come back. The lights of Chanukah are coming back. The lights of Rivka Imenu are back, have come back, have been turned on again. And we know that as the nights right now get darker and darker, we have in our minds that the lights of Rivka Imenu might be diminishing, the lights of Sarah might be diminishing, but we know we have the lights of Rivka to come and light us up. And if we don't see the physical light, the actual light itself, we know that there's an inner pnimi light, as you said, the fiery coals that burn inside of us, as Rabbi Nachman explains, and as Rabbi Shlomo explains. We should be able to feel that light of Rivka Imenu, lighting up our whole world, returning from the light of Sari Imenu, as we begin this journey to Chanukah.
Amen. Amen. Chavra, any other questions, comments? I feel like the Chavra who are watching on YouTube, they're here. They're here with us and they're speaking to us. So anyone want to join in? All right, Geschmack. Indescribable for Noah Finkelstein, we all know. And for the people on YouTube, I wish you guys nothing but health, happiness, and success. I'm fired up right now. It's Shabbos. I'm going to Chevron. Everything should be okay. Please Hashem, for everyone. We should all experience Chevron, even if we're not in Chevron. And obviously, B'Shem Kol Yisrael, allow me to have the right kavanas to go. And like Moshe said, you should literally taste the light of Rivka. Chaver, be well. Shabbos!